I'm a big guy, as you can see. It's not as glamorous as a lot of people think it is, you guys. Believe it or not, there are a few drawbacks to being a big fat guy. Some of those are self-imposed drawbacks too. Like I've always wanted to try one of those indoor surfing things. Yeah. I'm just too paranoid to do it, you know? Because I'm afraid they're gonna crank the jets up to high and I'll still just be standing there, you know, unmoved with waves crashing all around me, like I'm a sad human peninsula. They have weight restrictions on things too. It's usually really fun stuff, like zip lining, for example. I don't know what the weight restriction is for zip lining, because when I went, they didn't weigh me. No, they just let me go, you guys. And guess what? And go I did, yes. I flew down that mountain, okay? People on the ground looked up like Halley's Comet was screaming through the sky. I looked at the little pulley above me, there was smoke coming out of it. Like, it's not a good thing when you're flying down a mountain. At the bottom of the hill, there's a giant spring that they have placed there to bring people to a gentle stop. Yeah, I compressed it flat. It was like a brand new Slinky on Christmas morning. It was beautiful. But it was so fun that I wanted to go again. So I got back on the ski lift and I rode it up to the top of the mountain. Except this time when I got up there, the dudes working up there were waiting for me. They were like, sir, you set off a sensor the last time you went down. We're really sorry to do this. I know it's embarrassing, but we're gonna have to ask you to step on this scale. Yeah. And then they handed me a scale from the 1980s, okay? It was the kind before digital. It just had the little dial on it. Well, I just so happened to be a chubby kid in the 80s, you guys. So I know exactly how to cheat that scale. Yeah. All you have to do is lean forward a little bit and it pinches down on the dial and stops it right where you want it to. It's absolutely true. My mom taught me that. She called it the Jenny Craig cheat code. But I was like, yeah, no problem, guys. Happy to help out. So I step up on the scale, I give it a second, I lean forward and go, all right, it looks like I'm good to go. It says right here, I weigh 115 pounds. Must be all that thin mountain air up here, maybe, yeah? A few years ago, I blew my knee out. It was a mess. I had to get my entire knee replaced, actually. I went to the emergency room. I'm laying on the table. They're doing all these tests and x-rays. And the nurse comes in. She goes, the doctor wants me to fit you for a knee brace. This is a large. I think this is going to do the trick. Well, she got that large knee brace about halfway on my leg before it got stuck. So she started tugging like with all of her might on my messed up leg. And I was like, hey, any chance you have an extra large knee brace in the back? Like it's a Payless shoes or something? She goes, actually, we do have extra large back there, but we never use those because they're cartoonishly big. I was like, well, you're kind of making me feel like Cinderella's stepsister right now, so maybe we could just give it a shot, huh? She goes, I just can't get it past your calf. Your calves are huge. I was like, yeah, I'm like 300 pounds. Every day is leg day. It's pretty much my whole workout plan, to be completely honest with you. This is my first time having long hair. I never grew it out when I was a kid. I guess this is my midlife crisis since I can't afford a sports car, you know? I do like having the long hair, except when it gets in my face. That's pretty annoying, you know? And you're probably like, why don't you just pull it back in a ponytail, dum-dum? Simple, because I don't teach karate. I also need to shave my neck. It's a mess back there. It looks like an abandoned field. It's weird. There's a pallet. I don't know where it came from. One thing I was not prepared for with having long hair is the amount of hair I pull out of my butt crack every time I take a shower. Yeah. It is so much, you guys. It's very unnerving, too. Like, I'm just minding my own business with a loofah and some Irish Spring, and I'm like, something tickles. Oh, look, it's a toupee. That's fun. Yeah, kind of looks like the ghost from The Grudge. Maybe I should wash this and keep it. I might need it as a wig later. I don't know. It's a lot of hair. My mother, who I love very much, she does not like my hair, not one bit, not a fan at all. She recently had a cancer scare, actually. Everything's going to be okay. They got it out in surgery. She just has to go in for checkups now. But at the beginning of the ordeal, she sat down with me and she said, Travis, if I have to go through chemo and I lose all of my hair, will you shave your head with me in solidarity? And I said, Mom, are you secretly hoping that you have to go through chemotherapy just so I'll get a haircut? Because that's crazy, okay? That's some next level mom manipulation right there, all right? But then she doubled down. She goes, well, what do you think Jesus would think about your hair if he was here right now? And I said, honestly, I think he'd probably ask me what kind of conditioner I use, you know? Maybe if he liked me, he'd give me a nickname. He liked giving nicknames, you know. There was John the Baptist, you know, Peter the Rock. Maybe if he liked me, he'd call me Husky Jesus, you know. Or Juicy Jehovah, maybe. That's fun, yeah? You know, I call him the Son of Man. He calls me the Son of Baconator.